Hello designers, today we are going to learn how to do it. Alright, we're going to learn how to get photo manipulations like this. Alright, so let's just jump into it. Alright, first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new file. It's a 2000 by 2300 pixels, a 300 resolution as usual, 8 bits of color mode, and we hit create. Now we have our canvas ready, so we'll just go to our view. We go down to guides to get our guidelines, because without a guide there will be no alignment. All right, so we just hit new guide, and you can just pause the video and get these presets for yourself. So just click on OK. All right, so what we are going to do right now is we're going to go to our folder and just import the image you'll be using. So I'll just drag this into Photoshop and drop. Okay, so I'll just scale it down a bit, maybe to this size is okay, and make sure that it's aligned to the center. Yep, just like so. Okay, now we have that. First off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this image to black and white, right? So what we're going to do, we'll just go to our adjustment panel and just hit on it, look for black and white, and click on it. Okay, now it's black and white. So just mask it to the image so that it just only affects the image. All right, so now for the background, I'm going to use like let me just say a lighter gray, let's say 10% black. Then okay, then I'll just use my paint bucket to paint the background. Sorry, just 10% black, and just hit it to change it to black. All right, perfect. Just gray, just a little bit of gray. Okay, so first off, what I'm going to do, I'll just try as much as possible to distort the placement of this area so that it doesn't look so straight. As I want it to be a bit unnatural to the eyes, because a little bit of asymmetry, that's what make things symmetrical. All right, so I'll just hit my eraser tool. Then I'm going to mask this so that I can paint out some areas. Then I'll increase the brush size, hit enter, then increase, then increase the hardness to the limit, which is 100%. So I'll just paint it to be a little bit asymmetrical, just like so. Yeah, I think this is good. All right, I'll still scale it up a bit. All right, this is looking nice already. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to type out my text. So the text is top model. I'll change the color to black so that it will be visible. Then I'm going to remove it from the mask object so that it doesn't mask in. So I'm going to change the weight, the font weight, to black, the highest. All right, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. Now, how do you do this? You click on the image. When your cursor is curved like this, then you hold your shift key and rotate 90 degrees. All right, or better still, you just come here to this angle and type in 90 degrees, which is simpler, I guess. Then I just increase the size like so, and I try to fit it in on the image. So I'll just drop it down here a bit. Okay, I think this part is okay. All right, okay, now we have this. So first off, again, what I'm going to do is, we have this already. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to duplicate the image now, the model's image, by hitting Ctrl J first. Then I'll carry the one from the bottom and place it at the top of the text, which is top model. And now you see that the color is back. Well, don't panic, we're going to fix that right away. So we're just going to hit our Ctrl Shift Alternate B, which is to make it black, and we just hit OK. All right, now we have our image back to black and white. So I'll just mask it in our top text model, our top model right up. So I just hit it. Now nothing happens, right? Nothing happened. That's because, but what we have just done is we've just carried a duplicate of the image below and put it inside the text of, inside the right top, which is top model. All right, no worries, I'm going to show you the effect it has on this right now. Okay, so first off, we are going to hit our control and click on our text thumbnail to select the text. Now you see that you have the text selected. Now we're going to clean it up. But first off, what I'm going to do is, let me just move the text a bit up a bit so that it aligns properly. I'm going to move it inside also. Okay, I think here is fine. And then down a bit. Now I'll hit Control and click on our top model right up, the thumbnail, and you see it selects, automatically selects the top model right up. Now what we are going to do, we are going to go to our select and select the inverse, because we want to clean out the part that we don't need or we don't want from the image. So first off, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to select the down image now, because that's what we want to clean out. I'm going to select it out, then hit our eraser tool. Then I'm just going to clean out the parts that we don't need, just like so. Now be generous with the cleaning so that the right top comes out well. All right, so there we have it. We've cleaned out some parts of the image. So if I hit Ctrl D now, deselecting the image, you see that we have the top model right top showing here, but it's not visible yet. How are we going to fix that? We'll go to our text, then we add a stroke to it, just a stroke, a very little amount of stroke to it, so that the right top comes out clear. So how do we do that? We'll just click on the text, then go to our layer blending options, then we click on stroke. Then when we hit stroke, you see that we have it set, so we have a white outline set for it. Then we made it with 3 points, or we'll make it 4. Yeah, 4 is good outside. Then the opacity, we can just bring the opacity down to maybe 85, just a subtle effect on that. All right, so there you have it. We have our top model showing right now, and it's looking beautiful, it's looking pretty already. Okay, well, first off, I think I missed a part down here. I'm just still going to clean that part off so that I don't have to come back again. All right, okay, there you have it. Now this is looking nice already. Okay, now we want to do something creative here. So we have her picture black and white, but I want her lipstick to like pop. I want it to like show up. So how am I going to do that? I'm just going to use my eraser tool and clean out the part. Now remember, we have our black and white selected here from our adjustment panel. well, you can toggle it on and off, right? So now with this masking, now we can actually just select or clean out the parts that we want to be colored, right? So I'm just going to zoom in, and with our mask selected, I'm going to clean off the part I want to be colored. All right, so you can want to make the eyes colored, you can want to make the lips colored, you can want to make the hair colored. It's up to you. It's based on your creativity what you want to do. But for me, I just want the lips to be colored. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce it, and I'm just going to paint the lips back to the erase the lips back to the original color. All right, so I'm trying to be careful so I don't paint outside the lips. Wow. All right, see, it's looking nice, beautiful. Okay, so here we have it. Let me just paint this back. So yep, yeah. All right, oh, this is looking nice already. So I want the color of the lipstick to change a bit. I'm going for like a magenta color, because that's the color of the brand I'm working with. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, with the model selected, I can just go to my adjustment panel and hit hue and saturation. Now with hue and saturation selected and mask to the image, I'll just select the color I want to change. You just hit on this toggle here and select the color you want to change. Then you just select with the eyedrop tool, then you start looking for the image, like the color you're searching for. Let's say this purple. I think it's, yeah, this is the color I'm looking for. All right, so we have this color now. All right, so this is the color I'll be using for the offset. Okay, now this is looking perfect. This is looking very, very beautiful. So I'm just going to select everything and scale it down a bit, like so. All right, just move it to the center. Right, this is nice. This is nice. So what I'm going to do now is just to hit my rectangle tool and draw a line down here, just a rectangle down here. And I'm going to change the color to the color we just used now, which is this. So I just use my color selection to just hit our fill, go to our color picker tool and just select the color, and okay, now you see that we have our color selected. Now I'll change the blending mode to multiply. All right, so that it shows this part of the face. Now this is part of the manipulation stages. All right, so here we have it. I'll just drag it down a bit, just down here, so that it doesn't cover the nose. All right, so right now I'm going to draw a line like we saw in the picture of the image. So we'll just use our pen tool and just draw a line like so, just 1 and 2. So we'll remove the fill color, then change the stroke to the same color we used here, which is this. Then I'm going to change the stroke to 3% or 3 pixels. All right, okay, here we have the line now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this rectangle now just by holding our alternate and dragging the image, the rectangle down, or you can just hit Ctrl G, whatever works for you. I'm just going to reduce the size down here and increase the width. All right, okay, here we have it. All right, so we're going to select our write-ups now. So we'll just, so the write-up is work hard to be a model. I've provided the write-up in the description below. You can just do well to follow along. So we're going to select our Montserrat font and we're going to make it let's say bold, not black. Now we're going to reduce the size by holding Ctrl and Alternate to reduce on all sides. Then you just drag it down here into the box, into the rectangle. I'm still going to reduce the size or increase the size a bit, then increase the width also of the image. Then I'm going to reduce the height just like so. I think this is perfect. So I'm going to select both images, right? Then go up to our alignment and just align it vertical and align it horizontal, okay, so that both items will be aligned properly. All right, so I'm going to change the color of the text to white, right? And here you have it. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the name of the brand here. Let's just use a random name. Let's just say G Factor details. All right, so I'm just still going to align it to the middle also and change the color to what we've been using so far, which is this magenta. All right, so I'm just going to scale it up a bit, and yeah, this is good. All right, also I just want to give it some more of an aesthetic. I'll just draw another line here, okay, and make the outline, the stroke to be the same color, and 3. I'm just going to duplicate it to the left also. All right, then align everything to the center. Okay, and now this is looking super good. All right, so what we're going to do next is I'm just going to add another text to the left to give it balance. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line, let's say a square for aesthetic purposes, and a circle down here. Just draw a circle down here. Yeah, the size is okay. Just gonna use a new layer, draw a square, and draw myself a circle here. I'm just trying to make it the same size. All right, just move it here a bit, change the color to this. Oh yeah, this is good. So I'm just going to draw a line down here with our pen tool. Just click and click. I'm going to change the color to a regular color and the stroke to 3%. Okay, just move it up a bit. I'm going to duplicate this line down here. I think this is okay. Then we're going to put our handle, which is at. Okay, so as simple as this looks, we are practically done with our design, right? And there you have it. So I'm just going to add some little bit of aesthetics by the right and the left. So I'll just change the color, the outline, I'll remove it. Again, I'll add a little bit of, let me just increase it a bit, then add a little bit of to the top. Wow, so there you have it, guys. As simple as this is, to see how beautiful, how pretty it is looking. I'm still going to shift this here in a little. Just shift it in a little. Just going to select this and drag it in a little bit. Wow, so guys, that's it. This is how to achieve your manipulation. I hope you learned something from this. I also learned a lot from it. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to keep practicing. Always practice. Well, I've left the resource files in the description. Do well to download and follow along. And also don't forget to subscribe to get videos like this, well, that are going to help you. All right, until next time, don't stop creating. Bye.